Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. In our last episode we won our latest holy war against the Fatimids for the Duchy of Sana'a. Down here we'll be declaring for Oman next, because that is the easternmost duchy that we can declare on them for. Unfortunately there's no other closer duchy. This is quite a large one, so I think once we have Oman we'll be able to reach, at the very least, to Baluchistan, I think. Let's see, these are the same sea zones, so we'll definitely get Sistan. So we should get Baluchistan, maybe even the next one. Never quite sure exactly what the range is on those holy wars, but anyway. We have our truce with the Fatimids, so we can't declare war on them just yet, and we have a very large and powerful defensive pact against us too, which kind of limits our easy options for war elsewhere. Let's just see who we're not at war with. So we're not at war with the Aztecs. We could potentially declare on them. We're not at war with France either. Let's see. Our King of Poland did declare war on France for some of his de jure claims at some point, but apparently lost. But we could maybe declare war on France ourselves on his behalf. So his de jure claims on counties. We have claimants to the Kingdom of France, actually. We can only declare for these. Does he not have a de jure claim on this land as well? This is part of Poland. I guess we can't actually declare war for his de jure kingdom claims, can we? So it must be because of somebody else's de jure duchy claim on these. Yeah, okay, it's you. Alright, well, we could get a single county from France that way, or we could press that claim on the kingdom title, or we can declare war on the Aztecs. I think before we do any of that, though, I would like to maybe have a look at my council and try to maybe shuffle things around a bit here. We do have some moderately powerful factions hanging around, and if we can maybe appoint a couple of these kings especially to council positions. I think we have an advisor slot, for example. This guy would be a very good spy master too. Then we can just make sure that we keep things under control there. Actually would be better than our current spy master, who is not a powerful vassal. So I think we'll just go ahead and appoint him. So this gets him up to 58, which should mean that he's happy enough to not plot against me, but maybe we'll see if we have an honorary title to give him, just to make sure. Let's see who else was in factions here. Poland and Galicia. He's not particularly great at anything, but maybe we can appoint him as an advisor. That seems fine. And let's see, what are you good at? You would be a good marshal and a pretty good steward as well. Exactly as good as our current steward, but I think I'd like to keep my Grand Mayor happy. We'll be going down a bit in martial skill if we fire the Earl here, but I think that's okay. Not too concerned about having the largest possible levy reinforcement rate. And we can, in consolation, appoint him as commander, which seems fine. So this should mean that we don't have any faction problems. We should see these people leaving immediately. Oh, okay, so there goes our chance to declare war on France without invoking the wrath of the defensive pact. Maybe we'll go declare on the Aztecs then, though since they are sometimes helping us in crusades and such now, maybe we don't even want to, but we can probably take them at this point. They have 76,000. We have 51 plus however many mercenaries we can raise. We aren't actually incredibly rich right now, so we might want to actually wait a little while and save up some money before we do that, so we can afford to hire a lot of mercenaries. So a son was born to our kinsman Hector. He's strong, very good. I assume your mother is strong. Yeah, so maybe if we wait until we have about 2,000 or 3,000 gold before we go to war with the Aztecs, that could be beneficial. Let's actually put our spy master to work, incidentally. To steal technology. Or we'll keep an eye out for people leaving the defensive pacts in case there's a better option. I've been corresponding regularly with my half-brother Roy and always make sure to see him whenever I get the chance. It's a harsh world and family must stick together. Sounds good. So our upgrades are going to finish pretty soon. My wife is pregnant. Excellent. Genius babies, please. There is a man I need to arrest and another I want to assassinate. My spy master could either help with the arrest or the assassination, but not both. We'll just take the plot power increase, I suppose. And I guess we could try to kill the Caliph. Since we're not plotting to do anything else, we may as well give it a try. If we can kill him pretty quickly, maybe we can just declare war on the Fatimids again and not have to worry about the Christian defensive pact. So I just said I was going to save up money, but it looks like we have a decent chance of actually getting this done. And a lot of these characters only want 15 gold, so that's fine. Okay, so we're over 100. We've just increased our income with some max level castle towns as well, so that's good too. As a reigning emperor, I rarely have any spare time, but for my little son Sweeney, I would move heaven and earth. Okay. He is brooding. Ooh, and a tithe. So that 500 gold is pretty good. Our kinsman Rory is now known as the Unchaste. He is an adulterer. How dare you? Why don't you sleep with your wife and make genius babies? We have raiders in Tiberias. Down here? Well, that's not my county, so I don't know why I'm being informed about it, but that's fine, we'll just ignore it. A petty noble from Barcelona has spent a week visiting Gowrie, constantly bragging about his wealth and estates back home, insulting his local peers and behaving like royalty. Your courtiers are quite sick of him, and are asking you to take action. So we can write a formal complaint to the King of Aragon, gain prestige, and he receives our letter, or ignore the courtiers. Let's write the formal complaint. See what happens. He feels insulted that the first thing you do is accuse my people of being ill-behaved. Did you ever consider that he may be a fraud? Of course not, you Scottish dullard. Well, he's not wrong about that, I suppose. But still. We can break our non-aggression pact, or let it go for now and lose 200 prestige. Doesn't make any practical difference to anything, so maybe we'll just do that. So we don't want to appoint our spy master as a commander. We'll appoint our courtier here. We'll appoint women as commanders now, apparently, so that's good. I don't think it specifically said that in the laws thing here. It just mentioned marshal, but good to know that we can appoint women as commanders too. Alright, so we're up to about 2,000 gold. Factions are fine. I don't think there's any chance of this getting up to 200%. So I'm not inclined to really wait on this for too long. So a daughter was born to our heir with no distinguishing traits, okay. And we had a daughter of our own, also with no traits. Okay, so our Duke of Lothian has forced the King of England to join his factions, which has made the one faction that he's in dangerous. So let's just see if we can get him out. Though he might just die soon. It's not an unreasonable gift. He already has an honorary title. So we'll see if that's enough. There is a new pope. So I guess England stays in there, even though the person who forced him into the faction in the first place has left. Bektashi Order joining the defensive pact against us. How much do you want for a bribe? 400? Let's just move our Chancellor to England. It's not actually dangerous as it stands, so I think we could ignore it until our Chancellor improves opinion. Alright, if we don't get any attempt on the Caliph's life in a couple of months here, I'll probably just go ahead and declare war on the Aztecs. We had someone leave the plot. Still over 100 though. Smallpox in Essex. I guess the king has left the faction anyway. I was going to wish smallpox upon him, but I guess that's not necessary. I've noticed that Roy and Stephen are not on the best of terms, a situation I hope to remedy. I have invited them both for some quality family time. Okay, sounds good. We had a great time. Alright, so I think we'll just go ahead and do this now. So 76,000, of which 57,000 are event spawned. So I think we have a decent chance of winning this war, but even if not, we should be able to take out a good portion of his event spawn troops, rendering him no longer a threat to anybody. So let's see, we have our de jure claims on our two counties up here. A claim for another county down here on behalf of our Duke. I think we'll just take this one, maybe. The council is unanimously in favor for once. So let's do it. Alright, we'll raise all of our domain troops. Okay, let's see, we can raise Ireland over there, but no reason to really. Just raise Galicia up here. Probably not much reason to do that either, but I guess we can be a little bit safer. Can't raise Wales, apparently. So that's everyone from up there. We'll raise Sicily. Benevento. Alright, we're not raising you apparently, that's fine. Sinai and Jerusalem. We could get troops over from our duchies down here, but that doesn't really seem like it's worth the trouble. Alright, we have all of you guys. Never raised your boats, apparently. Alright, I'll deal with the domain troops separately. We'll send you guys on your way down for now. So we do want to raise mercenaries as well. We'll probably be down to about 40 gold a month. but we have a decent stockpile, so we can definitely support more than that. So maybe we'll hire 2 of these 300 gold bands. We'll try to get into some big battles quickly so we can maybe afford to disband them then later. Let's see, the Company of the Rose and the Catalan Company. Seems reasonable. They're going to appear in the capital, so what's the supply limit here? 25. Let's just get our domain troops out of there before we raise anybody. We're actually slightly over the supply limit, which is not good, but not the end of the world. Let's see. We're going to need extra boats, so we'll send you over here. We probably shouldn't have sent everybody down just yet anyway. You have lots of extra space. And we'll just raise our own boats too. Which hopefully is going to be enough. Not enough for you. Even that is not enough, actually. Okay, we send you here and you there. I think we're good. No, I thought I sent more boats here. Are you... Well, one of you is going to a completely irrelevant place anyway. That's still going to leave us short there, actually. And we're slightly short of boats here as well. Let's just get rid of some of these and... Did I not disband enough to get you under the correct number? Let's just take a few more of you out. Okay, now you can get on the boats. Let's see then. I guess we gotta hire some mercenary boats. But instead, I'll just wait for these guys to get up there. Let's see, we need to get our armies on the way from down here as well. Oh, this isn't good. I haven't been paying attention down here, so we are getting attacked. Well, that's fine. We can just get them into the boats immediately. And put them to sea. Alright, we have a new Queen of Wales. So I suspect this 41,000 is his Events 1 troops. So I'd like to prioritize fighting those. He has about 15,000 more. So maybe in this army. We have Aragon fighting with us, incidentally. They're unwisely venturing towards the larger Aztec armies. Yeah, we definitely don't want you to actually land yet. Okay. And our other armies I didn't actually order to go over here. My mistake, I guess. More people are joining the defensive pact against us, which is fine, I suppose. So we've lost sight of their large 40,000 army. Which is slightly a concern, but I assume they're down here in the fog of war somewhere. Which means they should be far enough away that they can't intervene if we attack this 16k. Which is what I will try to do. Supply limits here are pretty good, 47,000. Let's land these armies. And regain some morale. We are going to be attacking across a river. I think that's okay. So we already had our best commanders in charge. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely too far away to help out. So we should be able to fight both of these armies pretty effectively here. Hopefully take out some of the Events 1 troops, even though I think this is the majority of them. My co-conspirators assembled a party of mercenaries who will ambush the Caliph disguised as highwaymen. I'm assured that he will not survive the encounter. I approve this plan. And we actually came very close to losing this battle. I wasn't really paying attention to it because I just assumed it would go fine, but that is not the case. We are going to win, just about. Okay. Our King of England is now much happier. Okay, so that was close. 12,000 casualties on the enemy side, but 14,000 on ours. I guess the river crossing was more of a problem than I gave it credit for. So I'm assuming this 41k is now headed in our direction. I'd like to get into some, at the very least, hills if I can, but I don't think we have any available nearby. So I think what we'll do is just stay where we are. He should have to cross a river. Maybe not. Well, hopefully he'll have to cross a river. If not, we'll just take what we can get. We do have him outnumbered. Okay, success. The Caliph is assassinated. So he's attacking from here into here. We're on quite low morale, which is actually bad. So he's going to be here on the 30th. I don't think our boats are going to be here in time. But let's make sure we have our best commanders there. We do. If we can change his mind about coming here, I will, so that I have the chance to regain morale. Otherwise, we'll get our reinforcements in a bit sooner, which is also fine. Okay, so our reinforcements are basically there. We are on low morale, unfortunately, but we do have the numbers. Alright, victory. A bit lucky there, we could have managed that better, but that's okay. So I think at this point we've pretty much won this war. He's down to 36,000 Events 1 troops, 48 total. We're on less than that, but hopefully we can fight this 17k again before his other army recovers and comes back. But we are about out of time for this episode, so let's leave it here and we'll continue this war in the next one. Thanks for watching, and join me again then.